Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished guest, Honorable Commissioner of NRI Affairs, Shri Naren Savaikar, esteemed diplomats and council representatives, industry leaders, entrepreneurs, members of the global Goan community, friends of Goa, and members of the media. Before I begin, I must take this moment to express our deepest gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. Pramod Sawant. His unwavering guidance, vision, and robust support has been the cornerstone of Vibrant Goa Foundation's journey. On behalf of the Vibrant Goa Foundation and the Confederation of Global Goan Entrepreneurs, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural edition of RISE 2026. Today marks the beginning of an exciting journey. RISE is more than just an event. It is a moment to reconnect, re-engage, and reimagine the role of the global Goan community in shaping the future of Goa's economy, entrepreneurship, innovation, and global partnership. Across the world, Goans have distinguished themselves as business leaders, professionals, innovators, investors, and change makers. Yet the true strength of our community lies not merely in individual success, but in our ability to come together, collaborate, and create opportunities for others.
Last 12 years, we are pretty much the only company in India to have invested in robotics and AI very early. So you might have heard of AI after ChatGPT, Gen AI, and stuff like that. But we were buying GPUs from NVIDIA in 2015, 2016, and building AI because our robots needed it. So we didn't think about Gen AI. We were like genuinely trying to make sure our robots can actually use AI. So that's exactly what we were trying to build. So we have come a long way. So it's 12 years of investments into robotics and AI. First of all the entrepreneurs here, you know that it's hard to raise money if you're a hardware company, let alone robotics. So it's been a hard path. So we have invested over $10-15 million. We are about to invest another $20-30 million. There is a reason why we are doing that. We are taking this global. First time in India, we are building robots which can be shipped outside of our country as well. So we have our US office now. We have set up something in the Middle East. So very soon you'll see India-made robots around the world. So this has not been easy. So the journey is long. It probably requires a lengthier session and maybe a book eventually someday, maybe if it make it big. But for now, I just wanted to talk about where we are in the AI and robotics scenario because that's kind of is the topic. So I want to just cut to the chase and get to the point. So here is what is happening globally. So the AI market is pretty much saturating. All LLMs are going to be exactly the same. Regardless of which one you are using today, everybody is going to be the same because it's being trained on exactly same data, which is history, the past. What AI really needs now to differentiate is the real-time data. AI needs to know what's happening in this room right now for it to get better.
The idea of COGGE, it all came as we were doing the Vibrant Goa Global Expo and Summits. There were a lot of entrepreneurs who wanted to be associated, more actively in the what Vibrant Goa was doing. And being a trust, we didn't have a sort of a mandate to have sort of members. We therefore. And there was another thing that was happening because we were inviting, the lot of delegates from overseas. Many of these delegates were Indians who were settled there. We thought, why not? We have Goans who are settled abroad, brought together with the Goan entrepreneurs here. Okay, and this was an idea which came up. And we started talking about it. We sounded this idea with Advocate Naren Savaikar, the NRI Commissioner, and he was so very supportive. So also Mr. Anil Kauto. And their push, their support gave us those wings to actually launch COGGE, that is Confederation of Global Goan Entrepreneurs. Idea is to synergize, bring together entrepreneurs from Goa as well as entrepreneurs of Goan origin around the world and in India too.
Building a global entrepreneurial movement is not exactly a part-time job. I think we need to be very clear about it. And on a more serious note, I accepted this responsibility with great humility and a deep sense of purpose. I may honestly not have all the answers, but I can assure you three things: honesty, commitment, and a relentless effort to focus on creating an impact. COGGE is not just another organization. It is a platform with a very clear mission to create opportunities, build connections, and generate success stories for Goa and Goans across the world. For years, we have heard countless stories of successful Goans doing incredible things globally. Now it's time to connect those stories, create new ones, and ensure that the benefits flow back to Goa, its entrepreneurs, its youth, and its businessmen. As many of you know, COGGE is still in its infancy. We are not yet running a marathon, we are still learning to walk, and occasionally making sure we will trip over, and we just have to make sure that we don't trip over our own shoelace.
8 years back, what we started was Vibrant Goa. We brought the largest business expo, not once, but 2 times in Goa. We connected the businesses in Goa through this platform to the world. Now, was that enough? We, as the team, thought, what is business without sustainability? So we got Green Goa Summit for the state of Goa. We got the world's best speakers who talked about sustainability, who talked about renewable, who talked about saving water, who talked about saving oceans, and my favorite topic, green hydrogen, energy for the future. Now we talked about business, we talked about global business for the Goans, we talked about sustainability. Then we thought, is it enough? What about technology? Then Vibrant Goa Foundation curated Global Tech Summit. We brought the world leaders from the, even from Silicon Valley and the top leaders from the world, and brought the topics of robotics, AI, IoT, and the infamous Galgotias Robodog. Friends, we were 3 years ahead of the curve, but ethically, because we didn't name it that it is our dog.
I was extremely pleased to see the flag there in your outward journeys. And I would also say that I hope to be in a position to associate ourselves to your future summit in October, but also to say that we have, Portugal of course cannot be compared to India because we are 10 million, but we are 5 million abroad. And we've had organization of the diaspora for setting up entrepreneurship and using connections to provide for both trade and also for FDI towards Portugal, and this has been extremely successful.
As we have just officially announced the 3rd edition of Vibrant Goa to be held on 29 to 31st of October 2026. As you saw the presentation by Vinay, the first 2 editions in 2019 and 2026 created real opportunities for 300 plus Goan MSMEs who showcased their products and services to the wider national and international delegates. Since then, we have been able to handhold more than 70 plus of entrepreneurs as they have begun their export or import journey for the first ever time from Goa. Our mission has been very simple: business beyond boundaries. Today, we are proud to see many success and growth stories emerging from Goa because of this platform.
It was a very good handholding, and it is a platform which has to be used by every entrepreneur to get themselves projected. Nobody knows what I'm selling, but this foundation, Vibrant Goa Foundation, made it now almost full Goa knows I am the scaffolding man of Goa. Thank you.
Vibrant Goa has emerged as an important platform showcasing the entrepreneurial strength, innovation and investment potential of Goa. Global Chamber, with its presence across 195 countries and 605 chapters worldwide in the metros, it's committed to supporting this vision by facilitating international business connections, global delegation, strategic partnerships, and cross-border opportunities. As we move towards the Vibrant Goa Global Expo and Summit 2026, one of the exciting initiatives we are proposing is the Semiconductor and Future Electronics Pavilion and Conference.
A Goa-born brand from Team 24 Foods and Beverages, built on the vision of taking authentic Indian chai to the world. When we participated in Vibrant Goa last year, we came with an ambition and a range of unique tea products. What we found here was much more than an exhibition. It was a platform that connected us to the right people, the right opportunities, and the right markets. Today, I'm proud to share that Namaste Chai under the Team 24 umbrella has grown to 100 plus outlets across India, offers 50 plus unique products, and has expanded its international footprint to markets such as UAE, Bahrain, UK, Canada, Malaysia, and the Maldives. Many of these business relationships, franchise partnerships, and growth opportunities started with conversations at Vibrant Goa. This is the power of the platform, gentlemen. Vibrant Goa brings together entrepreneurs, investors, policymakers, and global businesses, creating an ecosystem where ideas turn into partnerships and partnerships turn into growth.
We are here for the inaugural of COGGE Leadership Forum, RISE 2026. From cashew to chips, Feni to pharma, and from tourism to tech, Goa has the talent, the tradition, and now the platform.
We heard a couple of hours ago from all these tech entrepreneurs about the efficiency and productivity of AI. Well, World Peace University is not going to offer any AI. We still believe that we have to deal with humans for some more time. But I'll tell you what we are trying to do here. Since there are so many entrepreneurs sitting here, global innovators sitting here, I think you will all agree that there are several Indian entrepreneurs who are in Bangalore. There are so many who have a foothold in Delhi and in Gurgaon. There are so many who are fond of Hyderabad. There are some who are stuck in Bombay. But I think you will all agree that everyone wants to be in Goa, no matter what. Everyone.
Thank you so much. You can see a lot of activity what Global India Business Forum doing for last 10 years for Indian SMEs, and not just SMEs, the big corporate. And I'm really happy to tell you there are more than 97,000 members across India for Global India Business Forum. The program, what you see, we connected almost all state government and we do joint program. And I'm really happy to tell you today we are here and shaking hand with the government of Goa along with the Vibrant Goa team. And really happy that maybe on 29th, 30th and 31st, we have promised that more than 30 High Commissioner, Ambassador from all African countries will be here in Panji, Goa, along with 200 plus delegates from the different part of the world. Thank you so much.
I, along with Madam Pratima, I am also representing an industry body in Goa, over 1,000 MSMEs basically. I represent Goa State Industries Association. And as Madam Pratima already mentioned, we have a heart for the industry. Though Goa is not known for a manufacturing industry, we only looked at tourism, earlier mining. When people ask, is there industry in Goa, people laugh. So I think we have a very vibrant, today's geopolitical disruption will probably bring new opportunities for our MSMEs in Goa, and look forward to Vibrant Goa adding value to all of our MSME brethren in Goa. So let's work together and look forward to a strong partnership. Thank you.
It is a privilege to be here today as a witness to launch the Vibrant Goa Global Summit, Business Summit 2026, a truly landmark initiative for our state. On behalf of Tai Panjim, I am delighted to share that we have signed an MOU with Vibrant Goa Foundation to collaborate and support this summit, which is taking place, as we all know, from 29 to 31st October. Very little about Tai Panjim, because it is very recently launched in February 2026. It is TAI stands for the Indus Entrepreneur, and it was founded way back in 1992 in Silicon Valley. We have today 64 chapters. We have created more than $1 trillion value creation through the all startup companies and entrepreneurs. Actual investment happened $50 billion, and we have more than 5 lakh members and 50,000 dedicated mentors.
This privilege is given to me. There's something exciting happening from Goa. So if we can play the Rashtra TV video. Guys, this is the first national channel from Goa. Please put your hands together to welcome Gautam Karangade, CEO, and Sandeep Kerkar, the editor-in-chief. All the best, guys. We need more stories like this.
खोल दे पंख मेरे कहता है परिंदा, खोल दे पंख मेरे कहता है परिंदा, अभी उड़ान बाकी है, जमीन नहीं है मंजिल मेरी, पूरा आसमान बाकी है. These inspiring words are not just a poem. They are a reflection of the remarkable journey of the man who has constantly challenged boundaries, transformed institutions, and inspired people to aim higher. It's therefore most appropriate that today we honor a man whose life and work exemplify the vision, service, innovation, institution building, and transformation leadership. The Inspirational Organization Leadership Award is not merely a recognition to his achievement, it is the tribute to the extraordinary ability to inspire people, strengthen institution, influence policy, and create a lasting impact on the future generations. Please join me in giving a thunderous round of applause and hereby welcome an exceptional leader, a distinguished son of Goa, and a true nation builder, Sri Nitin Konkalikar.
At the outset, I heartily congratulate Vibrant Goa Foundation for the outstanding work that they have been doing to help Goa's industries, MSCs, MSMEs, as well as the growth of the industry in Goa. Well, Mr. Sangam Kurade, when he came in and he just happened to ask me, how are you connected with it? In the sense that how NRI Commissioner Office is connected with this event. Well, it was in 2019, during COVID times. There were many issues that arose. Our Goans, very own Goans who were settled abroad, they were in touch with us. They wanted to come back to Goa. They wanted some assistance from the NRI Commissionerate Office. And it was during those times, it struck me that something should be done on behalf of the NRI office. And a thought went on when I met Rajkumar Kamatji a year back. And when he said that why not connect, why not come together? And it was for the last 1 year that we have been meeting over discussing the things. And now ultimately, the idea of COGGE emerged and the invitation came from them. Why not NRI Commissionerate involve itself and associate itself with the COGGE?
I've been in the field of education for the last 55 years. And in politics for the last almost 40 years, 4 decades. But it's because of the contribution from my people, not just only from my constituency, but all over Goa, I would say. There have been friends all over Goa for the last so many, I would say, years, who contributed for my victory almost 8 times. Now coming back to this beautiful, I would say, organization and beautiful gathering. Here I got Mr. Rajkumar Kamath. We have got one similarity, the holistic touch. He belongs to Shiroda, I also belong to Shiroda, Kamakshi Mandir. That is a holistic link for both of us. Of course, we have got here our Mr. Narendra Savikarji, who is associated politically for the last so many years. He has been my, I would say sometimes my guide also, and also my supporter for the last so many years.
So building relationship is what builds great business. We finished this Grand Rise 2026 on a high note, and we can't close that without gratitude to all those who made this possible. Our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant for continuous support to Vibrant Goa Foundation. Our sincere gratitude to Shri Subhash Shirodkar, Bhau, Honorable Minister of WRD, for gracing the event and guiding us with your words of wisdom. I also feel like starting a Ayurvedic college now. When we requested Sri Narendra Savaikar, Commissioner NRI Affairs, for collaborating on COGGE, he immediately agreed. And here we are with RISE 2026, the first networking event of COGGE 2026. Thank you very much, Narendra Bhai and his entire team. Our next big leap is Vibrant Goa Global Business Summit to be held on 29th, 30th and 31st October 2026. This is with a lot of stakeholders and from Goa, India and abroad. We have signed MOUs with some of the organizations today. GIBF, ADAM Global, Global Chambers, GCCI, GSI, TAI and Rashtra TV. Thank you all for collaborating and supporting.